Fucking caffeine is so addictive. My bitch. You see that bitch right there, YouTube? See that bitch? It's my bitch. Starbucks. What is up, guys? I'm here. About to start working about 30 minutes. And right now, I'm not even some coffee actually, but before I get my coffee, I'm gonna let you guys know this is my third episode of me vlogging my days. I wasn't gonna do this vlogging stuff anymore, but I went back and checked up some of my older videos and the vlogs I did, and a lot of you guys liked it. You gave them good thumbs up. So I appreciate you guys for liking the vlogs that I'm doing, and I hope you enjoy this one. Right now, I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts on YCS Toronto starting tomorrow. And my thoughts on that is, I believe Shadow's win because I believe it has the best matchup going into YCS Toronto tomorrow. Reason being, number one, Winda just wrecks the Telenites. Yeah, they have the out if they were playing the Chalice and the breaking skills, but also, let me rephrase it, not just the Shadow has a good matchup against the Telenites, but the Shadow deck that's running the Artifact engine, because as Fraser Smith said in his video, Sanctum is the best trap card in the game right now. If a scrub blinds MST it, it pops a card on the field. You activate it, it brings a beater to your field, it pops any card on your field. So game one is pretty much it's gonna play the Artifact deck running a new engine that makes rank 5 plays. Play these as a fucking boss. And it's gonna shit on your opponent's cards with Moral Tech. It doesn't have to play MST, and almost every card you draw to the deck is gonna be pretty good. Now, I believe, the reason why I also believe Shadow's win because a lot of players have time to fine-tune their builds. So we're really going to see how well the final model of the builds are. Because every time you build a deck, you never have the exact build ready for the first time you build a deck. It's always the third or fourth build ready. So yeah, I think Shadow's will win. Let me know what y'all think about that. As far as Shadow's having a good wrecking of Telenight game 1, when it's the Telenight Shadow and Shadow Mirror game 2 and 3, or even Royal Commands, that's what Sanctum is going to be for again. Activate Sanctum, around more attack, pop the Shadow. Fucking phenomenal. As far as the Burning Abyss matchup, I think Shadow can just wreck that stuff as well. They have all those traps that says play the -1 discard game, but I believe on a consistency purpose, I believe Shadow's more consistent against that deck. But I haven't played against Burning Abyss, so I don't know. I'm just going based on what I've seen. Because I've seen Shadows more consistently draw more hands with their hands and how the hands look versus the Burning Abyss player where they draw a bunch of traps that says -1, -1, -1. Outside of YCS Toronto, I believe outside of Shadows winning, that sentence did not make sense. I'm sorry, a little tired right now. I believe Shadows is going to take at least majority of the top 8, and for Telenites and Burning Abyss. I believe it's going to be a little triangle format until we get the October ban list. Shadows is going to be number 1. It's going to jump up from 1 to 2, as Robbie said, to 1.5 to number 1. So Telenites is going to be up there, but 1.5, and Burning Abyss thing, I feel like it's going to eventually drop to tier 1.5 to tier 2. So the deck seems gimmicky in my opinion. But once again, this is going based on me watching and not playing against the deck. So I'm just going based on my judgment on watching decks that play similar to it. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about that, and enjoy the rest of the video. See y'all stay tuned.
From the top to the bottom, at the core, I forgot, in the middle of my thoughts. Take it.
Minty ice latte with banana.
Fancy. On my lunch break, eating my little meal after the gather, some fettuccine turkey meatballs. Got my Starbucks from earlier. I'm gonna bring you guys a little bit of banlist talk. Banlist is coming out next month, and I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts on what I think should get hit and what I would love to come off, even though it's not gonna come off. So let me get about this shit. Really good. So good. I personally think Ultimate from come off for gadgets to be go up to tier 1.5 like we're becoming. Fucking potatoes. Anyway, but I already know Ultimate ain't coming back, and it's unhealthy for the game. But really, on some real shit though, I would like to see Sanctum go down to 1. I feel like the card just spamming out Moral Tech is too powerful for the Artifact deck. And with Sanctum at 1, the deck will still be able to do some damage with the 1 Sanctum they have, and it is forced the Artifact players to make more pure builds and make the deck function as a, how do you call it, archetype-based deck versus, as I was saying, that help the deck focus as more of an archetype-based deck versus than a engine, which I feel like is the problem with artifact lighter so OP because just having it with an engine is too good in my opinion. And we've seen through our format, it makes decks that shouldn't be as good, really good, like the Batterman deck, pretty much in my opinion functions on an artifact engine. And the Shadow variant of that deck is retarding a lot of the things. So I think honestly things should go down to 1, leaving artifact players to find out ways to abuse moral tech without the deck being an engine. Other stuff that I feel like I need to get hit. Infernities, the redundancy of the deck is retarded. Well, really in Infernities is Soul Charge. Soul Charge is a really unbalanced card for the game. It pretty much makes plays for decks like Infernities, Quasar, Control, etc. A lot of stuff that shouldn't be as good, but because Soul Charge exists, it's really good, which I find retarded. And everything else is pretty much up in the air. I don't really bitch about the ban list too much. I just would like to see the unbalanced, unhealthy cards of the game get hit, and everything else takes its course. There's always going to be something powerful in the game that we're going to have to find, that we're going to have to fight to go fight against. But with a little side deck teching, etc., there's a lot we can do about that. Sorry about that. Let me know what you guys think to get hit on the ban list. And I'll catch y'all probably when I get off work. Also, cards I like to see come back other than Out My Offering. I want to see something broken come back. Something like one-sided. Maybe a Pot of Greed, Feather Duster, or Regeki. Call me stupid, but I think those cards just come back for a format one time in a lifetime would be pretty good. Hell, maybe even Chaos Emperor Dragon come back for a little bit. I hate it, but I mean, they've been on the ban list for so long, they need to get rotated in and out. Or at least give us Premature Burial back because it's better, it's more healthier in the game than Soul Charge. And Monster Reborn had already had a turn, so give Premature Burial back, Konami. Alright, I'm gonna see you guys after work. Stay tuned. YouTube, my break. Yeah. Okay, break is almost over. I had to go to Panera Bread to get me one of these chocolate Duels cookies. They're so good. I know I like to promote health and fitness on this channel, but you know, I have my cravings and I'm trying to put on some muscle, so I'm trying to eat and get as much calories in as I can. I'll get more into detail about that later if you guys are interested in health and fitness. But look how the fucking weather is looking in Chicago. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's like from a fucking thunderstorm today. So yeah, I had to show you guys how great it is. My coffee, and everything just fell. Okay, stay tuned. Work safe. And I'm enjoying this good ass this cookie. So y'all stay tuned for the rest of the video. Peace. Hey, you know I go to the gym too fucking much. Okay, the bar. I'm going to the bar right now because you know better to do. And the people who I usually hang out with on Fridays, like usually either I'm seeing my son, but I'm not seeing him this Friday. And I usually hang out with my buddies, but they all busy and shit. I guess they got hanging out with their girls and whatever. So my gym is right across down the street from my bar I go to, which is a pretty cool little bar. And like I just automatically get off the bus that's close to, like I just get off the wrong stop basically. I'm like, damn, I go to the fucking gym too much. Anyway, enough of that shit. I'll give you guys a little discussion while I walk, cause this is my vlog in my day. I do think about Yu-Gi-Oh! About, I want to say 30 to 40% of the day. So I do this on an average, and I like vlogging these little trips. I like vlogging myself because I feel like it helps you guys know a little bit more about me, who I am outside of the world of Yu-Gi-Oh! Which will help you guys, I guess, respect me more. I don't know. Plus, I just like to hear myself talk, I guess, sometimes. But anyway, let's see. I discussed YCS right now already. I discussed the ban list, what I hope be coming out. Also, what do you guys want to see from this channel? I've been getting some decent feedback from a lot of you all in the comment section, but I still ain't getting the feedback that I'm looking for. Like, what kind of videos do you guys like to see? Why did you guys subscribe to my channel? I guess that's the main reason why, because I do check my analytics on my YouTube. You can do that by saying what videos was watched more, what videos was liked more, and etc. And I'm just thinking, like, what can I do to draw you guys more attention, to hit them likes. And what do you guys like watching? You know, I don't get a lot of watches on some of my other videos. I know all of you guys probably subscribe for different reasons. Maybe you think I'm funny. Maybe you like the fact that I do top 10s. Maybe you just like me as a player or as a person or whatever. I just try to stay positive and keep a good mindset and try to respect other players. Well, now talking about respect, I got something to talk about now. And I did a video recently for MCode40's channel that apparently, my damn arm is getting tired. Let me switch. Hope the camera's not been covered up. But apparently, okay, there we go. It's a little bit better now. But apparently, he never put up. I guess he just don't feel like paying up guest uploads anymore because his people just bash him for doing guest uploads on the weekends or whatever. The basis of my channel, the video was basically talking about understanding why you lost the duel instead of bitching, because I feel like that's something a lot of players need to do. And I was gonna make a separate video for that, but I guess whenever MCode40 feels like uploading the video, he will. But understanding why you lost the duel is very important, because a lot of people bitch, rant, moan, and complain about why they lost, saying they got sacked and etc. In actuality, they didn't really get sacked. They just misplayed earlier in the duel, or they made the wrong decision at the wrong time that cost them the game, which is the same thing as a misplay, but they don't understand. They think everything that they do is the correct play, the correct move, because they're playing a meta deck and it's hard to fuck up with. While it is true that it is hard to fuck up with certain decks, if you're not experienced with the deck, or if you're not an experienced player yourself, or if you're the type of person that think they're better than what they actually are, you will fuck up unknowingly. So my message to you all, not saying that my subscribers do this, when you lose, try to understand why you lost, so that way it'll help you guys become better players. Well, my bar is across the street, so I'll see y'all in the next clip, so y'all stay tuned. And this is what my night is looking up like from Guinness, and I'm waiting on a Reuben sub. See you guys when I get to the house. Alright guys, I had to show y'all this. This looks fucking phenomenal. Reuben from the bar I go to, named Sutherland. Looks fucking amazing. And I know y'all thinking, why is this nigga vlogging inside of a bar? And it's a Yu-Gi-Oh channel. Why? Because my channel is for everyone who's 21 and older, so. And for you Irish bros, Cormick, shout out to my nigga Cormick, Irish National Top 4. Y'all can drink early, so short term, grow up, be mature. Stay tuned with the next club. Alright guys, it wouldn't be a complete day without actually having a freaking duel in the mix. So starting off, I'm playing against some guy named Robinox, and he's playing, I don't know at this moment. I start off by summoning my gear frame in my turn. He draws his turn, and I figure out he's playing Dark World. So I'm like, blah, Dark World deck. Big freaking deal. Didn't really feel like playing against it, but not gonna lie, I was playing against a ton of other decks to try to get you guys some decent footage for a duel video, to show you how I play test and play against competitive decks. But going on the end and everything is so hard playing against a good deck. Like, every deck you play against is fucking 0 card extra deck, 50 card main deck bullshit, and like, it's so annoying. Excuse the cursing, but whatever. It's just frustrating trying to duel competitively, and it's kind of hard doing it online. But anyway, I attack him. He sets a monster. It's more than likely a Dark World guy that's like 1,000 less defense, because they all have low defense. Attack with red, and it winded up being that Fiend thing that searches for the field spell, and I hit him for 18 with the gear frame, making the Dweller, because that is the best play to make. And I set the Trap Nightmare, which does absolutely nothing in my turn. So right now I'm in a good position because I know I got Dweller on the field, and I'm shutting down his whole any combo he can do for a turn. And he summons the Trans-Archery, which is cool. I'm gonna lose my Dweller, but I do have a Soul Charge, a Fortress, and Green Gadget in hand. So at this point, I'm really not worried about anything. Nigga, I ain't worried about nothing. So he attacks over my Dweller. I take 300. Wish it was a Goldfish equipped to him, but unfortunately it was not. He plays his second Gates of Dark World, banishing his
I believe Grapha or something, and he quit the duel. Next up, that was a pretty quick game. I playing against somebody else who I forgot. I opened up a decent hand, set 3, pass. And my opponent goes for dun 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 dun. He set 2 and he passes. So at this point, I'm like, okay, what is he playing? I just say YOLO, fuck it. I usually would have summoned the yellow gadget and attacked him for 1200. But at this point in time, I'm like, you know what? I don't care at this moment. I'm frustrated. I'm bored. I'm tired. It's like 12 p.m. at night. I'm just going to go for Goldfish and try to push in damage to get the duel out of the way. I came to a self-realization. You can never really get good testing on DN unless you're in the high ratings. And I haven't had a high rating on DN since the wind-up format back about 2 years ago. I just basically ranked up so quick with the wind-up deck, just loop, 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 loop. And at this point, I obviously realized my opponent's playing Cyber Dragon, so I'm like, okay, what the hell? He's taking Cyber Dragon, and he's playing the Cyber Dragon deck, which was random and played in his favor because I'm playing Gadget, so he goes for the Cyber Kill thing, and Khmer attacks me, and he's going to try to attack. And I try to activate my D Prison, he trap stuns me, and I was debating on chalicing it, but I'm like, what's the point? There's really nothing I could do. If I would have chaliced, his monster would have stayed at 0, but I figured I'll just save my chalice and for a chain summoning play. So when I went for Goldfish, I drew another chain summon, unfortunately. Chain negate, chalice, activate chain summoning, specialing green, and I just started to go off from here, and Duel is pretty much in my favor from here. Chain summoning is fucking phenomenal. I love the card so much. It just opens the explosiveness it gives gadgets as a deck in whole is the reason why I like to play gadgets. Like I tried to slow double summon stuff that I used to play. It foils in comparison to chain summoning. Like maybe in the future, if the format shifts to where we get Ultimate Offering back, I might go back to double summon, but I really see no point. This chain summoning combo is too strong. So at this point, his fortress is like a 400 beater, and I was debating on going for the third summon and going to a Deltros. I forgot I didn't have my Verse or Ouroboros, my extra deck, but I decided not to, and because I usually scrubs that play Cyber Dragon deck usually have the Mirror Force to back up their Cyber Dragons. But I just said YOLO, fuck it. This was a YOLO kind of duel, and I just went with my gut instinct and attack. I didn't follow my gut instinct. Gut instinct would have made the safe play in Diamond Dagger, but I was like, fuck it, YOLO attack. And the attack went through, attack for 23 with the King of the Pharaohs, and I hit him for 13 with the red gadget. And at this point, I'm going to overlay into, I believe, Cowboy, because he's at 1400. And burn him for another 8. And he's going to draw. And I pretty much win next turn. And I think he scoops at this point. He's viewing his graveyard. He's viewing the graveyard. Come on, guys, scoop already. And he says GG. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for the last clip.
Alright guys, I want to thank you for watching this long ass video. For what it looks like, it's going to be about 19 minutes long. Comment down in the comment section below if you guys enjoyed this type of vlogging video. So yeah, I really don't have much to say. I'm kind of tired, honestly. It's almost 1 o'clock. I have to get up for work in the morning. And I did have a couple of drinks tonight, so I'm feeling slightly tipsy, although I do have a high alcohol tolerance, but that's neither here or there. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section down below. Would you like to see more vlogs like this weekly? I plan on doing them weekly. Alright, the Jump 21 and I'm out. Deuces.